So, got one of these. Well, I've got two of them. One's already in there. The one in there was a little bit wavy, so I'm using my beer can to push it down. And I'm going to glue the other one down in the bottom. As you can see, I'm giving it a good clean. Got my shadows in the way now. There you go, giving it a good clean. So I'm just going to glue this down now. I can't do it one-handed, so back in a minute. So I've just connected up to this battery I've got here, and I've just adjusted the LEDs so they don't go in my eyes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can see like the sparkle of them, and they can annoy me then. But that's what it's going to look like. I think it's going to look pretty nice. I'm happy with that. The cup holder mats are, I think they're pretty straight, yeah. Seem good. Got a nice glow there. I think that one I might have to glue down a little bit more. It's coming up a bit. But anyway, we can sort that out later. Okay, let's get the rest of it together now. Now I've had to re-record this video because the other recording I did, my dog was in the room and he was sat kind of there, and all you could see was his junk. So I didn't want to put that on there, upload that. Anyway, he's in the other room now, so I'm going to show you how it comes apart. How to get the I don't know why I keep calling it headrest, I meant the armrest off. So there's a couple of bolts. They're mainly star bolts, so there's 3 in there. Take those off. And then you have 2 there. Obviously I think, do you have to get the gear gaiter off? I'm just thinking. Yeah, I think the gear gaiter fits over that. The little gear strand. You'll see it when I put it back together. And you lift that up to expose the 2 bolts. And then there's one at the side. Sorry, there's 2 on each side here. Not sure, can you see that? Just move it this way a little bit. Right. So there's 2 on each side. To get to these bolts, you have to pull the carpet side panels out of the way, and they're just on 2 little clips. So pull those out of the way, take these 2 off, and then it's just a case of maneuvering it out of the handbrake hole. And just to mention, to get to these 2 bolts, you have to move the seats right back. So it's a bit fiddly, but doable. Okay, now the cup holder ready to go back in now. So I am going to fit the cup holder back in. Oh, well, actually, before I show you that, now what I've done is, you may not agree with my methods, but it's the way I've done it anyway. I don't want this LED to protrude too much. I don't want to see the the twinkly glare while I'm driving. So what I've done is I've used some shrink wrap, doubled it up, and glued it to the side here. And then that allows me to just keep the LED stable and just outside the hole, so it doesn't go in too much. I know it's not professional, but you're not going to see this bit anyway. And as I'm used at soldering, I'm going to just join the wires together with electrical tape. So let's put this back on. which way does it go? It goes that way around. Yep. So it goes that way around. It'd be like my lovely Crocs. Had them a few years. And this is held on by 6 bolts. Again, these are star bolts. Now I've got to make sure which side I want the wire. I can do that afterwards actually. So clip that into place. Put all the screws back in. So I'll put all the screws back in here, and what I'll do is, instead of boring you watching me putting some screws in, we'll pick this up when we're back in the car and I'll show you how to wire it all up and refit the armrest. Okay, we're in the car now. In terms of power, you have to take the headlight, well I'm using it off the headlight switch, and what I've done here is to butchering these cables because the wire that I've got is quite thick. I've basically obviously exposed the wire and just pushed the rest of it in, so it's not going to go anywhere. It's really secure in there. So that's how I've done it. And to get the light switch off, just get the where is it? Oh, here we go. What you have to do is you have to pull this headlight knob out. I think you put it on side lights. I think you pull it out, and then if you see this tab here, you have to put something through there, like a mini screwdriver, a little thin screwdriver, and push that tab in to release this. Once you've done that, you can see this spring bit on here. Let me just grab a screwdriver. I haven't got one to hand, typical, but I'll use the multimeter. So to get this out, you just have to press this down. If you see the top lever bit there, push down and pull, and the headlight switch will release. So if you want to do this project, well, you can work it out quite easily. You just need a multimeter, so you just work out a negative and a positive. But for reference, you've got the same connection. It's pin 1, 2, 3, pin 3 and 4. Pin 3 is yeah, negative, and pin 4 is positive red. Okay, let's pull that back in. Easy in this one hand to do it. There we go. Okay, that's in, and then obviously your cover goes over the top. Now in terms of routing the wire, as you can see there's a little gap, a little hole, so you can go there underneath the steering wheel under tray thingy-majig, under there, and you can stick it down, which I'm going to do after I've tested everything. So let's get the armrest in position, and then we'll wire it all up, bolt it down, and then we'll test it. Okay, we're in now, so it's just going to be a case of bolting everything down. Fortunately, I didn't show you me actually putting it in because it's a bit too difficult when you got one on. One on. Only difficult when you've got well, yeah, it is practically using one on while I'm filming. So got to put this plate on as well. I'll have to lift this out a bit actually. You can do that with these because they're quite. The sides here, they're quite flexible, so the plate goes underneath like that. And it bolts down in that. So I'm going to get this bolted down, get everything connected back up. It's quite self-explanatory, I don't really need to, I've shown you the wiring bit, but I've showed you where all the bolts go, and the carpet side here has clips, so as I mentioned you have to unclip it to expose that bolt. And obviously, which one is that? Driver's side. I don't think I removed the passenger side. Did I have to? Ah, yeah, I didn't pull it all the way. Actually, yeah. So this is the driver's side. So you have to expose that bolt, and then once you pull it off, can get to this bolt here. So let me put this back together and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, we're nearly there. Just going to show you how to get this side carpet in. Easy. Couple of clips. Couple of holes. Line it up. Make sure it goes under there. There we go. Then also you put your screw in there. So I'll carry on finishing this off and we'll come back. Okay, we're nearly there now. Just to mention, to get this bottom cover off, there's just a couple of bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it doesn't rattle. And then you've got this plastic cover that just clips into place here. And of course your holder thing that goes in that way. And there we have it. Job done. There's an extra thing, I did repaint this as well with a bit of matte black and the gear surround. So all good. I know car's a bit messy, I'm going to clean that up. And then I'm going to show you see what it all looks like at night. So thanks for watching so far, and the final segment to this video will be a night one once I've give this a bit of a clean up. Okay, it's nice and dusky now and we're all done, and that's the outcome. I'm so pleased with it. I think it looks really smart. I'm slipping on the box seat here because I've just cleaned them. Look at that. What other angle can I show you from? Let's try this one. Oops. That looks amazing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope that gives someone an idea. And I appreciate you for watching. I'll bring you more as I want to do them.